It's finally November, my favorite month of the year. The morning air is crisp, and all I want to do is make some hot coffee and curl up on my couch with an audiobook, a big poofy blanket, and a craft. To kick off the Christmas season, I decided to draft up a little crochet mushroom ornament pattern. There are two versions of the pattern, one for thicker yarns and one for thinner yarns, so it's perfect for using up all of your scrap yarn from around the house. Go ahead and screenshot the next 4 clips. The pattern is also in the description box below. I will be demonstrating how to make the mushrooms with version 2 of the pattern. That is with thicker yarns. Go ahead and make a magic loop and chain 6 stitches into it. Then place 2 single crochets into each of those stitches, making 12. Go ahead and add a stitch marker to the beginning of the row and use it all throughout the rest of the pattern. Continue to make increases and decreases where the pattern calls for them, and you should end up with something that looks like this. When you get to the end of the pattern, leave a nice long tail and pull it through your last stitch to finish it off. You can also now pull in your other little tail and just tuck it inside of the stem. Now set it aside while you start on the cap. Begin the cap the same way that you did the stem and use the magic loop method to chain 6 stitches. Then put 2 single crochets into each of those stitches, making 12, and continue on with the pattern. The cap has a lot more increase rows and then decrease rows than the stem does, but pay special attention because there are some rows where you won't be increasing or decreasing at all. This will create a nice shape. When you get a couple of rows from the end, you may choose to turn your work inside out. I think with certain yarns it looks better that way, and when you get to the very last row, you can go ahead and cut your strings. Whether you turned it inside out or not, bring your strings to the inside of the cap. It's now time to stitch the 2 pieces together. There should be 12 stitches left on each, so you can perfectly match them up one by one and sew all the way around. When you get to the end, tie a knot. Then bring your string up through the center of the cap, and then back down through the center, but don't pull it all the way tight. Leave a little loop for you to hang your ornament from the tree, and while holding it tight, do a double knot. Then you can just pass your string through the stem and cut it off. Your ornament is done. I also followed version 1 of the pattern to make a bunch of brown and green mushrooms for my personal tree. I gifted the red and white mushrooms to my cousin while I was visiting my hometown on the Mendocino coastline. Please enjoy these clips from my weekend. After a dark, stormy night, I ventured out into the misty forest. I hung my little crochet mushroom ornaments out on a tree, and I love how they turned out. I hope you're enjoying your November so far just as much as I am, and I'm planning to get my Christmas tree right after Thanksgiving so I can hang these little cuties up and decorate my house for Christmas. I'm really looking forward to all of the other Christmassy crafts I have planned. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.